Hey, what's up guys? Thank you guys for watching Just Kidding News. And guess what? This video is sponsored by Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve is an adult wellness company that sells sex toys and other adult related products. So sex toys is a really good way for you and your partner, or even you and yourself, to discover more about what you like or what your partner likes. So me and Gio, we've been together for 12 years this year. And you know, sometimes things can get really routine. So a lot of times she has a bunch of sex toys that she could bring in, and it's pretty fun, and it helps me understand her better and how to pleasure her better. So it makes the sex life way better and way more interesting. And plus, you're probably stuck at home way more these days. So if you want to explore with yourself, this is the best time. We're really excited about partnering up with Adam and Eve because they ship in discreet plain boxes if you're worried about privacy. And also, they have a 90-day risk-free, no-hassle return. And if you have any questions, you can call or email them, and they have a 24/7 customer service number that you can call. So even if you're in the middle of the act and you got a question, like the battery ran out, you can call them immediately and get some answers. And right now, you can get 50% off one item plus free shipping in the United States and Canada if you use the code JKN. So go to www.adamandeve.com or go to the link in the description below.
Well, how about some good news, guys?
Please.
Oh, what do you got?
Isn't it all good news?
No.
I mean, like a feel-good news.
Oh, okay.
Bart's like, my pool's almost done being made. What's not good news?
It is though.
I know.
Now you have no one to invite over.
No.
Oh, you guys aren't gonna come over?
Well, do we got a social distance?
Just under 10 people,
Under
right?
10, under 10. Oh, that's true. We just won't invite Aunt. That's easy.
Why not Aunt?
I just keep it under 10.
I know, but I have to ask.
All these construction workers don't give a fuck about this virus. They come over every day still. Me and Gio are just looking through the window. We don't want to talk to them.
Yesterday, the builder of our home, they came to inspect some stuff that they said they were gonna inspect, but they were a group of like 20 people.
What?
You're not social distancing.
Wow.
Yeah, I think
That's unnecessary.
There was at least 10 though.
Oh, jeez.
I think people that still have jobs right now, they're like, fuck it, we're just gonna keep going forward.
Independent contractors, especially.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
like,
They gotta bring it.
Workers, any landscapers.
Dude, plumbers are probably like, yo, we're still working.
Yeah.
You still got pipe issues?
Plumbers are probably gonna have a lot of work because people are flushing those all kinds of shit down there because they don't have toilet paper.
I heard UK's like sewage system is backed up a little bit
Where
too.
they're scared of a gridlock.
Oh, gridlock.
Well, it has been. Because they get those big fucking gelatinous balls that they have to. This is a real thing. No. They get these huge giant balls of people putting hand wipes and baby wipes and all kinds of shit down the toilet.
Yeah.
And then also mix that with cooking oil. And
What?
yeah.
People are throwing cooking.
People put cooking oil down their sinks, and so it goes in the
do that,
sewer.
people. Don't do that.
Get this. It creates these giant fucking things that block up the sewage system, and they have to send workers in there with like pressure washers and blast them apart. It takes days.
Adams ruins everything.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, you did?
No.
I like watching that.
I read that.
I did.
I read the Associated Press.
Oh, okay.
So, which probably informed his article. I don't like Adam ruins everything. Actually,
Really?
I don't.
Why?
I find him very biased. He picks one side of something and doesn't explore both sides of things. He just
I can
picks
see that.
one side and goes all the way in on that side. Yeah, I think it's lazy.
The worst of the two?
What is it?
Isn't he picking the worst of the two?
Well, there's two arguments for everything, right? Even like, for example, the best.
I guess he's like taking away the misconceptions kind of thing.
Yeah.
He tries to, but he did the shittiest job on guns I've ever seen anyone do.
On what, guns?
Guns, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, hold on. We're talking about good stuff here. Okay, so this 56-year-old former beauty queen from Quebec, she won a lifetime lottery back in 2013, which means she receives $1,000 stipend every single week. And so she has decided to just give away all that money to charity.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow.
And so she's been doing it since 2013, and we're just reporting it now because we need some good news.
That's awesome.
That's really good
Someone
news.
put a beat to this and make a TikTok dance out of it. It'll be trending, yeah.
Why not?
That all over again. I wasn't paying attention to what you're saying. I was trying to follow what you were doing.
Auto-tune.
Do TikTok dances, Nikki? It's really kind of more advanced than that, but okay.
No, it's TikTok trend dances.
Oh,
That's what
my
they do. But she said a woman won the lottery and is giving away all this stuff to charities.
$1,000 a week.
$1,000 a week she gets. Yeah, so I have
For how long?
That's a good question. I don't know.
What was the total?
30 years or some shit?
They don't. They also don't write that in the article.
That's
but,
probably best. That's for the best.
Yeah. So I will show you a small little clip of her and her talking about it and her charity and what she does and the good stuff.
The good stuff.
Here we go.
This is the ticket I went with, and this is the photo.
She French?
It's proof.
Italian?
Quebec.
Oh, so
When
French
you
Canadian.
French Canadian.
When you get born, you don't have anything,
When you get bored.
and when you go, you're going with nothing.
English is a dumb
But
language.
you're
That's
going
fine.
with
Yeah,
your
that's true.
memories.
She's doing the best she
You're
can.
going
Yeah.
with what you did here in life.
That's so
we
true.
just try to promote good deed. So good deed, it can be so many things. It can be a bike today. It can be food. It can be transport to go to the hospital. It can be just listening somebody on the phone because they're so lonely. So it can be so many things. I think happiness comes from the heart. Okay, so it's nice to have a new car, a new home, a new everything. You know, it can be really fun, but you don't need that to be happy.
I like her.
Yeah.
She's awesome. I want to give her a hug.
Message.
I know.
You know, I don't know if I brought this up before. I was talking to somebody. I was like, yo, if everybody was gone on Earth, it was just you, would you still want all the stuff that you said?
Oh, hell no. Wait. I have to think about that.
Wait, can you say it one more time?
If everyone was gone off the face of the earth, it was just you,
alone.
Yeah.
would you still want all the stuff that you thought you needed to be successful?
Because I want to be on a tropical beach with lots of kittens, and I think I still would want that.
Okay, all right. That's extremely creepy.
Like, what about like movies and stuff? You don't care about movies or being a TV show?
What if you could consume everything that happened in the world before everyone left? Does that count?
No. So this is like, all right, you made a vision board. I want a Lamborghini truck. I want a big mansion. I want to be able to shop at any time. I want people to recognize me. We'll never say, I want to be famous because I want the adoration.
I want to claim.
I want to walk on the streets and people like, oh my God, that's such and such.
That part freaks me out. I don't want that.
It comes with it.
I wouldn't want it anymore.
Yeah, but so that's the thing. Like
The
if you
ego's gone. The ego, like, when there's no one else around, there is no more ego.
you wouldn't care,
no
right?
more like
me-
comparison
But
or
it's
like
not. It's
needing to
not
be better.
ego.
or whatever.
Even like if I would want to be on a TV show because I like sharing stories. Like that was the whole point. Was to like share people's stories and connect and relate to people. If there's no people in the world,
True.
there's no point in me being on a TV show anymore.
Stories.
Yeah, like I would just do the things that make me happy alone, which is like pet kitties on a tropical beach with my husband.
All right,
I
cool.
just want to be famous as fuck, and so there'd be no people. God damn it.
Yeah, I know,
for
right?
me,
It would be crazy.
In my world, like in my scenario of that, like if I could, like let's say all humans were replaced by robots, and then I'm the only one left. I think I'd be okay because robots could still operate the plane, so I could still go skydiving.
Tiff, you often say the darkest shit ever in the nicest way. Yeah. Have you noticed that about yourself?
I don't think you would be.
Oh, and I try to really soften it because it's actually way darker.
I believe that.
What was on the inside?
It scares
what was on
me.
the inside?
Say it the way you have it on the inside.
Yeah.
Well, I did. I just put a little cherry on top.
It's a really nice
Put
cherry.
it in a nice cadence.
Yeah.
I don't know if
See,
I
I'm
would.
capable.
I don't know if I would. I mean, because like we all say that we want to get famous and all that to help take care of our family and all of that type of stuff, and it's not really for us because that's what society has told us. That's what we're supposed to say. But let's be honest.
is for us, though.
It is for us. It's for us. And then we also want to shine on these hoes, right? You want. It's not just like an ego thing, but it's also like I work damn hard for this Bentley. I work damn hard for this Lamborghini, and I want people to know how hard I work, and I deserve to be able to do that.
Yeah,
Really?
And I
You guys
adore.
all think like that?
No, yeah, when I beat up
We all subconsciously do it though, Tiff. Because here's the thing.
I don't consciously think that.
Tiff, when I beat up a hooker, I want the hotel staff to try to help me cover it up.
And it's like, okay, so if Casey was the only person that mattered as far as looks and stuff like that, you would dress how he wants you to look, and then maybe sometimes what you want to wear. But we dress to impress other people. We like the compliment. Oh my God, Steve, you look really nice.
Always.
That's why we work out.
That's what. Or else you would be his slave. Like all of your aesthetics would be exactly what he wants if you only cared about how he viewed you.
Wait, isn't that what you guys are saying? Yeah.
Otherwise, you would look the way you look at when you're at home by yourself on a Sunday.
So that means you are dressing to impress all the other people that are not him.
You're fake as fuck, Tiff. You need to accept goddamn fake you are. You're fake ass bitch. Okay?
Usually I do it for myself.
But everyone does it.
I want to feel good for myself.
I think
There's that too. There's that too.
Good because we know when we look good, we feel good, and when we look good, other people will take notice of us looking good, and those compliments also feel good. Oh my God, Tiff, that's such a nice color on your eyelash. Where'd you get it from? Oh, thank you so much.
That kind of makes me feel a little uncomfortable. I say thank you to be nice and not be a bitch and reject it. But honestly, I kind of feel a little weird when people point things out.
Yeah, I'm with you, Tiff. I will say that I wouldn't put on makeup or clothes or stuff because I like being comfortable in sweatpants and t-shirts and stuff.
And you look good as fuck in
If I
them.
have to go out and look good, like I want to like look my best.
Presentable?
Yeah, but like I don't feel like that. I don't feel like I would do that if there was other people in the world.
Here's my counterpoint. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
I understand because I don't like the fame part of like people being like, oh my God, you, because it makes me very uncomfortable because I don't know how to respond to that.
Exactly, I get that.
The same way where I'm like, I want you to feel the same way that you're giving me. Like, how do I make you feel that way?
How do I reciprocate?
Yeah, and then if there's too many, if it's just constant, I would not want that. But I do like the idea of making people laugh, like being on a show, giving them entertainment, helping them relate to other people, like all that stuff I do care about. But if there was no one there to connect to, I wouldn't be able to do that.
My counterpoint is I dress, when I wear a pair of new clothes, it feels good just to wear the new clothes. It's not that I know people are gonna see me in the new clothes. That's not what's good about it. I feel good wearing new clothes.
Like, cause it's crisp or like fresh?
It's like fresh. It's like, and when I see myself in it, I'm like, this is a new thing.
Yeah.
It's like when I get a box from Amazon and I open the package, I love that part because it's like a new thing.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Even though I know what it is inside, I'm just like, presents!
Even if I just buy batteries, I'm like, yeah.
It's the same idea.
But I think his point, Tahir's point is, if there's no one else here though,
Yeah.
would you still care about putting on that new thing?
The world wouldn't be as fun.
Which may be, I mean, which
Look,
is
straight up, the world would not be as fun.
It definitely wouldn't. It definitely
So
wouldn't.
there's that fact of it, but the fact of the matter is, I could do what I still do right now as long as I have her in my life.
I think what Tiff and I were saying is like, I have no desire to buy a Bentley or flex on these hoes.
Me
at all.
either.
Like at all. Like if I had a big pile of money, it would purely be to take us to a tropical beach and maybe buy up all the kittens. Like that would be the only thing I would want to spend my money on.
Self-produce and finance our own thing.
Right, but
that's it.
For just you two, because it's just you two.
Honestly, yeah, I could make something.
And we could
that
watch it?
I could watch myself.
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
could.
That's true.
I already feel like I do that with some of
And
the
we would
scripts I
probably
read.
do it to surprise each other. Like he would make his own show, I'd make my own show, and then we'd like that's what we would watch.
Playing all the characters and stuff.
Legit.
I completely agree with what you said. Somebody had tweeted this yesterday. They said between Kev on stage, Tahir Moore, and Pat's on back, throwing out content like it's nothing. This quarantine will be fine. And I don't think that we give each other enough praise and accolades for the things that we do, because during this time, outside of Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, all of these people who have big budgets to do enormous and amazing things, we're doing things on, well, I can only speak for myself, somewhat of a shoestring budget, and bringing so much joy to people's lives, especially right now. You know what I mean? Like they are consuming more content probably within this last week and over the next probably 2 months than they ever will throughout the next 2 years.
Yeah.
We feel that responsibility, and you get that purpose, and you get that connection, and that's exactly how you reciprocate it. You might not be able to do it in that moment, but the fact that somebody did this, and I got another one. This guy was like, man, I'm really going through something bad. I lost parents, and my health is failing.
Yes.
Your comedy gets me through. That feeling
Yes.
is unparalleled to any amount of money that I could
100%.
because, and that's the reciprocity of it.
But what about flexing on hoes though?
Oh, well, flexing on hoes, because regardless, I'm handsome as fuck.
Bentleys and stuff, and I was like, but I do it for the people and the mess.
Absolutely, that feeling is uncomparable. It's uncomparable. It's unparalleled. All of that, but this flexing comes with it. It's a byproduct. It's a caveat.
Yeah.
You feel amazing on it, but you also need to take these Bentleys and flex on these hoes.
After all these days of being at home alone and stuff, because before, like, it got to a point where vlogging kind of became a chore for some reason. But then now that I've been at home and like I actually gravitate towards the camera and I want to connect with whoever else is on the other side of the screen because of those messages.
Yes.
So even though that previous thing I said about the robots, I'm like, never mind, I take it back. Because
And you also got a dope new house that you can flex on these hoes with. Also.
Hey Bart! Hey Bart!
these
I
hoes.
can't flex on these hoes. Did you see my house? It's a tiny little
We get it, but no, but
And you got a new refrigerator, flexing on
tiny little
these
humble
hoes.
It's not Bart's house. It's a humble
so
home.
interesting about, look, I love the bits, it's great, but there's something so interesting about being in a world where truly you're not affected by the way that people see your stuff. Like for example, I've never gotten to make anything that I didn't think about what somebody might think of it going into it. Like, and that almost
'Cause you have to.
ruin something. It can ruin something too. So like, you know, like I've never, for example, made a movie that didn't get influenced by someone in the studio or something, like some person or somebody who's translating a script and they don't do it the way that you thought it when you wrote it. So like, to be unaffected by anything and to truly have independence to be able to make exactly what is that's the key to unlocking a freedom door.
American dream.
Exactly.
That's what freedom looks like. Having the freedom to be creatively expressive, right?
I've never tasted that freedom.
And be unaffected by the outside view of it.
Yes.
Like this show right here, there are certain things that you shouldn't say for monetization, right? Right. But you have free range to do it. Like you guys have that, and it's such an amazing thing, and you have it, and you have an audience that gravitates to it and appreciates you guys for giving it the real. Because there are some people like big actors. Like you gotta think about, like I talk about Kevin Hart all the time. It's one of my favorite people, super cool guy, but he's so big. He's so limited on how real he can be.
For sure.
Because there's so many sponsorships.
You got all these Disney movies coming out.
Yeah, oh my God, like it's so crazy. Like the bigger you get, it depends on what
That's
lane.
why I respect Dave Chappelle. Because he's big and he's like, I'll throw it in the garbage can. I want to say what I want to say.
And I'll come back and make twice as much money.
Kevin Hart's a perfect example, though. It's a perfect example. Exactly what I'm saying, right? So you're taking somebody who has spoken to so many, he reaches so many people.
Yeah.
Now he has to make a movie for those people. He can't make the Kevin Hart movie the way he wants to make it. No way. He has to make like a very broad.
With me and my Instagram page.
Exactly.
That's why I don't post anymore.
It's something that happens to all of us. It happens to all of us, but it's something that we should all try to keep in mind as we make things, because we are slaves to the audiences that watch our things, right?
Very true.
Like I sold 2 movies that were for a young audience. Like it's called young adult for a reason, like YA. And so that's for them to watch. Like I'm not gonna go into some building and be like, yo, you gotta watch my young adult series. Like that's for you. It's not for you. So but then I got my movie Funny Story, and I would never go to the YA audience and be like, yo, watch my movie Funny Story. It's just there's so many different quadrants and things you have to keep in mind while you try to make something, and it's hard to make it yours.
But it's also so important to remember to be authentic to yourself, because the more authentic that you are, and that translates on camera, they are more accepting when you do fumble, and when if there, God forbid, you do have a moment where the cancel culture is out for you. Your core audience be like, he did not mean it like that.
Exactly.
I've watched this guy for 6 years. I watched him for 5. I watched him for 10 years. He's never said anything to attack this race, this creed, this belief, this sexual orientation. This was a joke that was taken out of concept. It might have been in bad taste, but that's not who he is at his core. So it's also important to still be you in front of that camera and let the people see that, because and that's one of the benefits to doing what we do is in blogging and all of that, is because we don't have to be like in Denzel and just be who the script tells us to be. You can be Bart, you can be Steve, Tiff, Casey, Nikki, and people will resonate who you are as a person, and they will appreciate how authentic you are. Thank you guys so much for watching.